A man kicked a barrel containing his wife off a cliff. However, instead of falling into the pit of fire, the woman landed on a steel frame above the incinerator. She was lucky to be alive, but falling again from that height would likely be fatal. To test the depth of the incinerator, she threw down her only remaining shoe. She waited a long time but didn't hear the shoe hit the bottom. Enduring the pain, she slowly rose and began crawling along the narrow steel frame. After just 2 steps, she nearly fell and froze in fear. At that moment, a fly buzzed in and smacked right into her injured face. She didn't dare swat it away, afraid that even the slightest movement could throw off her balance. Fortunately, the fly flew off. She spotted a ladder on the side of the furnace. Biting her lip, she decided to try again. She stretched out her arms to stabilize herself, but the beam was too narrow, and her feet were injured. Every step was agonizing. Her legs hurt more and more. Suddenly, she slipped. She managed to grab the beam just in time, but her grip was weak. In a desperate attempt, she swung her body toward the ladder. She managed to grab it, but the rusty ladder broke. She fell again, this time landing on a fishing net at the bottom of the incinerator. Now she was trapped. She thought she would starve to death. Then, she heard the sound of fireworks above her. She screamed for help, but her voice was drowned out by the explosions. Nearby couples didn't hear her. Sparks from the fireworks drifted down toward her. She quickly put them out, afraid they would ignite a fire below. That night, she curled up with a teddy bear and fell asleep. When she woke up, she had given up hope. Suddenly, a game console and fresh food fell from above. Not long after, a silk scarf floated down and landed on her head. She threw the scarf, and by chance, it caught on a nearby ladder. An idea struck her. She removed the lid from a food can and used it to cut through the fishing net. Then she tied the lid to a wooden stick and made a simple hook. She threw it upward, and the hook caught on the ladder. Remembering how her husband had tried to kill her for money, she ignored the pain and climbed with all her strength. After finally reaching a small platform, she realized there were no more ladders. She had to cling to the wall and slowly move toward the other side where another ladder was located. The path was narrow and had no handholds. She almost fell again, but with determination, she kept going and managed to reach the top before nightfall. Just as she grabbed the final handhold, her strength gave out and she slipped. But at the last second, a pair of hands caught her. It was her younger brother and his friends. They had been searching for her all this time. They were the ones who had thrown down the food earlier. After being rescued, the woman revealed how her husband had tried to kill her. In the end, the husband was brought to justice.